On to race number 8, and the 8th on the programme then at Sha Tin is a Class 3 contest, 1,600 metres. It's a trophy race as well, the Hong Kong University Alumni Association Challenge Cup, no less. Sari, fresh up since April, gets barrier 13. I'll come back to it, Brad, thank you. Course and distance winner last time out was Ma Zook. Dragon and Commander comes off the all-weather, tries the course and distance for the first time. Band of Brothers beaten last time out, but a 2-time winner over the 1,400 metres, gets up to the mile here. Generator third last time out over the 1,650 behind Win-Win. Winning Endeavour behind Guy Dragon, goes up in trip as well, as does Amazing Chocolate, who's also coming out of that Guy Dragon race. Now, as far as the horses up at Chung Fa are concerned, Packing Warrior and Earth Trilogy have been up there. Earth Trilogy, trained by John Moore, gets the crossover noseband back on Sunday.
There's actually not a lot of pace in this race. Band of Brothers could be the leader here from gate number 12 with Zach Purton. It's not a strong race either, I don't think, apart from probably him in the race. You got Marzuk, who can race forward. He's drawn wide. He might opt to roll forward and to take on Band of Brothers. You got New Elegance, Earth Trilogy, who's been up at Chung Fa and Child OK, and Sari from time to time has shown a little bit of speed and could be here as well.
It is a bit of a guessing game, isn't it, this speed map, because there isn't a noted leader in it. Packing Winner continues to move well. He does all his work at Chun Fa, but so far from 6 starts he hasn't troubled the scorer. He drops in grade, blinkers go back on. Earth Trilogy has had a little bit of a freshen up. John Moore's given him a little time away from the track, but he moves nicely. He's been up at Chun Fa as well, but his most recent gallop was at Sha Tin there, as you can see. And Winning Endeavour continually gets back, continually runs on. Now he gets up to the mile at Sha Tin for the second time. He certainly looks close to a win. Work in the morning is good, and he's got barrier 1, so this has got to be an opportunity.
Yeah, certainly a better effort from him last time out. Let's start off with Sari, though, who's had a bit of a time off, 2 months basically off the track, but this effort at Happy Valley probably is best. Yes,
and if you look at the overall dynamics of his speed map, he did go forward last start from barrier 14, had a torrid trip, ended up being beaten 20 lengths. So again, another one potentially who could be tricky. I think he's a next season horse, but you know, he could be a pace influence here.
He's had a barrier trial behind Mission Tycoon. He was 6th. That run on the all-weather wasn't great last time out, but I'd be prepared to give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, that's Sari. Band of Brothers has been in great form with 2 wins from his last 3 starts. Gets up to the mile here as well, as we find out with trainer Paul O'Sullivan.
Paul, Band of Brothers, his winning streak might have come to an end last time out. What were your thoughts on that run, though?
I think he just wanted to go a little bit further. You know, Zach said, you know, he was niggling at him the whole way and sort of took a bit of the kick out of his sprint at the end. But up to 1,600 metres, I think it should be ideal for him.
What about the gate?
Yeah, it's Zach's problem, not mine, but he'll have a look through the field. I think he can go forward or go back, just depend on the speed in the race.
When you look at him, doesn't necessarily have the best turn of foot, but he keeps on coming, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he's relative. Well, he's very lightly raced, and you know, you might find he'll sprint a little bit better over further, and the mile should be ideal for him.
As a horse to train, he's in his first campaign. What's he like to handle, Paul?
Oh, he's a lovely horse to do anything with. He's just come here and looked around the place and said, I like it, which is good. So, but I think he could develop into a nice horse next season.
What's the plan after Sunday? Would you press on, or would he like a break, do you think, after this race?
Yeah, that'll be it for the season. We had 4 runs, so nice introduction to Hong Kong. And, yeah, get a well-earned rest and then come back and do it all again.
All right, it'd be nice to go out a winner as well. That's Band of Brothers, who I'd imagine will be our favourite. What about Generator, though? New to the scene as well, with just the 4 starts here in Hong Kong. 3rd to Win-Win last time.
This is a good run from Generator. The first time we've seen him do anything. He was actually kept safe, $26. Just like the way he closed off. We know Win-Win's a very talented horse. That horse out in front, Magnificent, it had some solid form from the UK. This horse won its maiden in New Zealand by more than 3 lengths. I think he's just settling in. I think he's a bit of a player at a price here.
Yeah, I've got him in. He's in at, 39 at the moment in the market. Like the way he ran through the line, that was a good, strong run.
OK, one more to take a check on. That is Packing Warrior and Earth Trilogy. Once more up at Chung Fa in the trials.
Yeah, couple of gear changes here. Cheek pieces off, blinkers being reapplied. He was in this trial here with the Earth Trilogy. He's up for start number 7. He was ridden out in this barrier trial here, as you can see by the track rider. Last start, he was very slow away.
He was. That was on the dirt. I don't think that suited him. Look, we highlighted his track work as well. Obviously, he came here quite highly rated, but he just hasn't been able to find his best form yet. Earth Trilogy's had a little freshen up. I expect him to be in the market and to run well from a low gate.
All right, Banded Brothers come up even money here, Brett, for the HKU AA Challenge Cup.
Yes, that he has. I'm going to go with my value runner here. I'm going to tip Generator, I think, at a price. There's obviously going to be some battles going on with tactics. It looks slow. He's going to want pace, so you're going to need a little bit of value about him. I think you'll get it. And if he gets the pace, he can probably run over the top of Earth Trilogy, Band of Brothers and Marzook. So a little value shopping for me, 11.873.
7 on top for me, and that is Band of Brothers, who is the favourite at this point. Winning Endeavour, he'll probably want a little bit more pace to run on from the end, but I think he's a player. Earth Trilogy on that freshen up in trial, and Generator after his last start performance. 7, 12, 8 and 11.
Yep, 7 and 12 Q for me as well in race number 8. All right, short break for us. Then we'll come back with our feature race on Sunday. That is the Group 3 Lion Rock Trophy.